Hello and welcome to King Posh's Garage. Today I'm showing you this, my all-wheel drive drift tune for the 2017 Ferrari GTC4LUSSO. Nobody's asked me for this car to be made, but I decided to make it anyways. It's got 1,340 horsepower with the stock engine. The other engine is the V12 racing engine. I knew that thing only had like 1,191. And this thing just definitely blows that out of the water. Here's the share code. Got it? Great. So, and I have a top speed with this thing. I have a top speed of 257.5 miles per hour. This is I believe, a 6-speed transmission. But when you see my tune, you're going to see what I did. But I wanted to give you guys a top speed. Now, like I said, I just shared it on 5/25. I'm making this video while I'm away, so, you guys will see it later on. So, yeah, so instead of just waiting for everybody else's to load up, we're going to just stick it from there. So, it's got Master All-Wheel Drive Drift, an absolute base. Now, I just painted it myself right here. Can I get the thing here? So if you want this, look at this. This is what I did. I painted it myself. Guys, I'm simple when it comes to painting, but I wanted chrome fins on the side, so that's what I did. I chromed the car out, and then I worked around the chrome fins up there, and then I blocked everything together to be red. I first had it as white, but when I tried to take the thumbnail for this thing for the video, it was just too bright. So I decided to mess with that. And I did share the paint job. It's very simple. I get it. But yeah, so here's my video for it. It's 3 minutes long. Just to show you guys what this thing could do, Other than it's white, it's the same tune, just let you know. It's just white. I decided I needed to go give it a better paint job, so then it would pop in the video. In the thumbnail. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. In this car, that lazy, if you're watching, this thing would do a first gear setup easily. Your acceleration right off the bat might be a little slow. You might not spin tire, but once it gains RPMs, it shoots straight up there, and you could actually rock first gear, no problem, with this car. But I'm not a first gear type of person, so I worked with second and third on this thing. And it's more second, Because when I first tuned this thing, like, my first gear was up there with second, so it's definitely can be a first gear. 1,340 horsepower is plenty for this thing. You slap some, super slippery, tires on here, and you're set. Or you can use drags, And one thing I wanted to tune this car for a reason, because most drift cars are 2-seaters. So you can only bring, like, your friend, a sibling, like a family member, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, and it's just like you want to bring as many friends with you when you're going sideways. And this car is perfect for you then, because you got 2 extra seats in the back. You can have 3 people with you, and you can go sideways with your friends, family, whatever. And I was able to do a 1.117 with this thing, so that was amazing. So, yeah. But yeah, it's made for friends, and everybody wants, you know, to bring their friends with them, you know. So, oh, look at that, I'm just going to go right in there. But yeah, I can't look back there, but, you know, you get all that good stuff. As you can tell, there's chrome there, because that's, you know, can I get out? Thank you. As you can tell, it's chrome there, because that's what I had to do. I had to chrome the, you know, the car just to get the fins there, you know. So, you know, that's all part of it. But, I mean, at least, you know, it looks good. You know, you have a nice chrome inside there. It's not too bad. It's very pretty. And you can tell I blacked out the rims and the brake calipers as well on this thing. You know, if I do the designs and everything, I go to, you know, my designs, it should be right there. If you just want something so simple, it's red with chrome. That's just what I called it, you know. So, red with chrome. Easy enough. It says it's public, you know, very simple. I'm a very simple, you know, painter. I don't go too crazy with them. I used to. I had this, like, Honda, like this, like, oh yeah, the Del Sol, and I made it look like a Bugatti Veyron. Yep, I did that back in the day. You can tell it sounds mean. It's got the stock engine, and like I said, the other engine is that racing V12. I'm thinking that's probably, you know, less horsepower. I didn't look. I just figured. It's got the stock all-wheel drive twin turbo. But yeah, I did that to a lot of cars. I made a lot of cars look like a Bugatti Veyron. It was hilarious. I think I even did a smart car on it too. You know, now that was my wild days of, you know, painting cars. I don't do that anymore. You know, but it is what it is. I'm not really saying what I'm putting on these things. You guys can see them. You can read it. You don't need me to tell you what I have on this car. You know, all the basic stuff. I mean, you know this thing has everything on it because the class is only an S1, you know, 892. Now, if it was an S1 900, you know, you would see all kinds of different things. You know, this thing wouldn't be fully upgraded all the way to the max. There'd be something missing, you know, but there isn't here. It is full on, you know, everything that would keep it as light as possible. But yeah, once you see the tune, you're gonna see exactly what I did. I was explaining this the other day with the Ferrari F8, and saying that you should just increase the sixth gear, you know, if you want more speed, because that one only had a top speed of like 166, but you didn't notice it, you know, unless you were actually driving it straight. And there's that. So here's what I did here on this stuff. And, it, you know, you get a super wheel spin with this car. Now, I mean, hopefully you have the car and you're looking for a tune for this, because, you know, you can't just buy it right out from the store. So anyways, let's get right into this. All right. And look at that. So, you know, you got the first gear just to help you spin tires. You're using second gear and maybe third gear, and then everything else is close there. And then, as you can tell, it just shoots straight up to, you know, 257.5 miles an hour. So that's what I did. You might have some lag from here to here, but hey, I gave you guys a top speed, and you know, I wanted to do something. I mean, it really is just a fifth gear, you know, tune. So, it is what it is. As you can tell, it's got a straight build on it. I've been using this recently. I've been trying to make my tunes easier for a lot of you guys. You know, I didn't want to pull hard and you guys just struggle throughout drifting. Even though it does, I mean, you know, they do drift. My tunes do drift. The other ones also, they do. This one also does too. You know, it's just a different setup that works. You know? And this one, I was going to go with 84% to the rear, but it just felt too much. There was just too much going on. I actually was spinning out with this car. So that's how crazy it was. And I said, nope, I got to bring this down to 71%, and it works. If it's still too crazy for you, you can take it down. You know, you can go to like 68, 65, 63. That's probably where you'd really want to just stick with. I wouldn't go anything less than that. So, you know, it is what it is. So, there we go. Just say no, just so, you know, I say no just to make sure. Yeah, it went back to the 71%. Only because I was messing with things. So let's take her outside and just show you how easy it is to drive. As you can tell, first gear really does spin those tires. And that chrome really looks good. You know, if the sun was out just right, I'm sure it would just shine. Of course, we know it drifts. There's fifth gear, and then there's sixth. Hey, it still goes fast. It just takes a while, you know? Are we gonna die? Oh, we are okay. I thought we were gonna die there. It's got a great fifth gear, though. Gets right up there. Yeah, about 168 before you got to go to, you know, the sixth gear. I mean, you're going, you know, nearly 200 miles per hour. What else could you possibly want, you know? It's odd, but it works. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern? And then, yeah, here, it just... And this is cool because you look, you even have the tach on your steering wheel. But yeah, I tuned this for, like, you know, the mountain. I'm sure it'll be fun in the on the online because you're not going to be in fifth gear trying to drift this car. You know, when you go online with other people, you get stuck with just, you know, a little less. Your car works around everybody else. You know what I mean? There's like a handicap on everybody's cars. That's what I think of it. You know, you'll be fine with this. Oh, just missed them. Like I said, I mean, you're probably going to be only using third, fourth. You know, maybe, I mean, second, third, fourth with this thing. You know. So I really wanted to just create something that was a little different. And yeah, I think I accomplished it. I got that nice paint job on there. It looks good. And that's all that matters to me. So. Well, hey guys, I hope you enjoy this tune. You know, have some fun with it. Take it down the mountain. Take it on an online room. I think it would actually do quite well. And if you need a great paint job with the chrome fins, I got you covered too. Well, hey guys, until next time, stay sideways, my friends.